All right, we are live. What's going on, everybody? Good afternoon, good evening, good Saturday. Had some gorgeous weather today, and we're going to wrap it up with another little multi-box here. Got some Eldraine and Theros. TNT. So we'll give everybody about another minute, minute and a half to get in here, and we'll kick this thing off. I'm excited. We actually haven't opened any Throne of Eldraine in a couple weeks now. Been getting the itch. All right, it's time to check again. It's about 2.5 minutes. So we'll give everybody else about another, we'll say 30 seconds and get this thing going because I'm sure we'll have some more people coming here in a second. All right. All right, let's go ahead and kick this off. I got a good feeling about this one. It's going to be our last video for the weekend. I am off Sunday, Mondays, but we'll be back at it on Tuesday. Tuesday through Saturday. So you guys stick around, keep an eye out for those notifications, and we will also have our giveaway on the 5th, which is going to be this coming Wednesday. So if you haven't commented or got into a paid breaker spot for the giveaway, make sure you do that before then. But with that being said, here we go. Got a multi-box break with Throne of Eldraine and Theros Way Beyond Death. And for this break, we have Islands going out to Aaron. The Swamp and Colorless going out to Kevin. Forests are going to Peter. Mountain and Lands going back out to Kevin. Plains going out to Aaron. And then we're going to wrap it up with Multicolor, and that'll be heading out to Brian. All right, everybody. So that's who's in. Let's see what comes out. Good luck. We're going to go oldest to new. Good luck. Alrighty. So we haven't had any Eldraine in a while, so we're going to do the pack challenge. Bottom left, far left pile. Oh, they're packaged differently. Alright, we got this. So we're going to kick it off with our first pack. Oh, we're going to count that as a smash. Okay, so back on track. We got Fable Passage and Foil Oathsworn Knight. Count that check. Land heading out to Kevin, and you get a sweet shiny knight as well. Nice 2-for-1, man. All right, so that was good to see. Feels so weird going from now front to back instead of back to front. Urge Sire, the Mad Ratter equals the Feasting Troll King. And that'll be heading out to Peter. I do miss opening these packs, however, they were quite easy. Showcase Falmir and Piper plus Searing Barrage. All right. We'll have Piper heading out to Kevin. And let our foil count begin. So it seems like they did kind of stick with the amount of foils, about 1 to every 3.5 to 4 packs. That was good to see. And our first mythic, there we go, Realm Cloak Giant. That one will be heading out to you, Aaron. And up next, my touch is off ever so slightly with these. Gadwick, the Wizen, up next, going out to and right back to Aaron. Nice, dude. Let's keep it going here. I know there's something special in one of these 2 boxes. Dance of the Mance, and we have a showcase foil, Merfolk's Secret Keeper. Going out to Brian, and Aaron, you get a nice little shiny find. Lucky Clover. And our next mythic, it's going to be an Ember Cleave. That one will be heading out to Kevin, and we have a shiny Mantle of the Tides. So 2 mythics down. Huge fan of Ember Cleave. Mono red, definitely on a resurgence right now with the new cards they got out of Theros. You're going to see these very aggressive, low to the ground strategies. They're going to come over the top with Ember Cleave. It's a fairly cheap deck on top of that too. It's really not expensive whatsoever. Lockmere Serpent up next, going out to Brian. So I had a pretty spot on read as far as the decks to play this weekend. Tamir Reclamation with Uro was my number 1. Number 2 is going to be Mono Red, and followed up with, hey, another Mythic, the Cauldron of Eternity. That one's heading out to Kevin. There is Blue-White made quite the splash this weekend. The new 2-mana Saga is really putting in work for that deck, as well as the Blue Oracle, the Scry Trigger. Let's see what do we have here. It's going to be Stroke plus Foil Mythic. Hello. All right. So we have Sundering Stroke going out to Kevin, and a foil Circle of Loyalty, our 4th mythic of the box, going out to Aaron. That Mirror Reclamation deck, though, is pretty sweet. A lot of consistency. And just being able to back it up with a little Uro for 4 mana is extremely good. Vantress Gargoyle going out to Aaron. Oh, my goodness. Fumbling. Alright, we saw a shiny in there. Not sure what it is. Wishclaw plus Foil Forest. Talisman heading out to Kevin. Alright, last pack from the first pile. We had a ton of mythics in this first pile here. Not going to have many left for the rest of the box. Bone Crusher up next. That one's heading out to Kevin. Alrighty, pile one down. Circle of Loyalty's not too shabby. I could see that having a nice little hike from Commander. Or some kind of brawl. Opportunistic Dragon. Heading out to Kevin. At least it is a foil mythic. That's what you always ask for. And Return of the Wild Speaker. That one is heading out to Peter. Trying to fix his lighting over here. Getting me all out of focus. Stormfist Crusader up next. Heading out to Brian. Alright, we need, let's see, Brazen Borrower, maybe a Oko, the Twins, Great Hinge, Questing Beast. Let's get one of those solid home runs. Escape to the Wilds. Going out to Brian. There is a Tamir Adventure deck that I was watching that actually looked pretty sweet. It was playing a few Escape to the Wilds, both in the main and the side. Charming Prince. Going out to Aaron. We haven't had a, let's see, so one foil rare, no showcase rare foil or mythic. Lovestruck Beast up next, going out to Peter. So we were talking about this earlier. I'm curious if in fact we're going to see the 5 to 6 mythic range pop up again, or if that's going to be a little bit more at bay. Happily Ever After and a second copy of the Lovestruck Beast. Extra lovely with a nice shine. Going back out to Peter, and we have the Happily going to Aaron. So we had a land in the first pack and have not had anything since. Pow, Fervent Champion. Our next red card going out to Kevin. Where do they put the peel tabs on this? At the top? Hey, these aren't too bad. A lot better than the ones we have with Theros. They're just terrible. Alright, what do we have here? Claimed Contender up next, going back out to Aaron. So we're coming up towards the end of the second pile here. Looking for a handful more foils too. Stolen by the Fae. Going out to Aaron. Tournaments. Hey, Innkeeper, not bad at all. And the Clackbridge Troll up next, going out to Kevin. Alrighty. Worthy Knight coming up next, going out to Aaron. Alright, so we are back on the last pile here. Still look for another mythic or so. Like that. Brazen Borrower. Aaron, come on down. Our next mythic up. Very nice. Still one of my favorite cards in Standard. That low fairy, do it all. Right, so what is our showcase artwork going to be? Wicked Wolf up next. That one's heading out to Peter. Yeah, it was a very, very solid hit. Outlaws Merriment. It's going to be our next mythic up, and we got a Lonesome Unicorn foil. Oh, that card feels weird. Foil feels very coarse, almost like a piece of sandpaper. Drown once into the story to get a Castle Garenbrig with a foil joust. Both of those heading out to Kevin. Still looking for... So we got a Bone Crusher. I get the feeling we're going to get a Showcase Murderous Rider or the Wish Fairy. I can't think of the name. One of the two. Ayara up next. That one will be heading out to Kevin. Unless we really luck up and we get a Showcase Mythic, that would be bonkers. Fae of Wishes, that's what I was talking about. Fae of Wishes heading out to Aaron, and we have a foil Appetite. 5 to go. Dispute. We got another foil pack, I believe. And our Showcase. Lovestruck Beast. I can't tell if I'm going crazy, but the ink seems to be like it's really thick or really dark on this. Like with some of the foils in particular. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But Lovestruck Beast number 3 going out to Peter. And we finally found our showcase artwork. A little disappointing that it is a third copy of a card. But what can you do? Blacklands Paragon up next. Going out to Kevin. All right, 3 to go. 3 more. Dragonfire. It's great common right now. And the Sorcerer's Spyglass is up next. That one will be heading out back to Kevin. Torbrand up next with a foil Festive Funeral. Torbrand's going out to you, Kevin. Alrighty, so last pack here of box 1 at least. Hopefully it ends on a high note. Come on, focus. Bang. Fayborough Elder with a foil Elite Headhunter. So we'll end it with Brian on box number 1. All right, everybody, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Really surprised we ended with only 2 lands. Got the Garen Brig and a Fabled Passage on pack 1. Well, if I missed you out on the first box, I'm going to do my best to see if we can scoop up a mythic or 2 for you in this go around. So box 2, Theros Beyond Death. And then the stuff is backwards. All right, hold on. It's going to make my sorting life a little easier for 2 seconds. All right. And our box favorite, Storm Herald, up first. Going out to Kevin. Bam, bam, boom. Storm's Wrath. There's a lot of storms coming through today. With the Daxos hanging out behind it. Going right back out to Kevin. Plains, and we have Nylea's Intervention. First of the Intervention possible cycle we're going to see. Heading out to Peter. Oh my goodness. This is our favorite Ox in a Box to get. First Mythic, and it's heading out to Kevin. I have Ox of Agonis, and you also get a Showcase Anax. Foil Ordeal and Treacherous Blessing. It's going to be our next rare here, going out to Kevin. Foil Banishing Light, not bad. It's a good foil to get. And the first games up next, going out to Peter. I actually like this card quite a bit with Questing Beast. I think those two together are quite a dynamic pair. Samira Calls the Dead. Our next saga up, and that one is heading out to Kevin. Taking it right back to Kevin is going to be a Woe Strider and a Gary hanging out behind that as well. Not bad, not bad. So we're still just looking at a 1 mythic thus far. Foil Instructor teaching us. Bronzehide Lion going out to Brian. Denial and a Wolf Willow. Pretty good packs. All right, so at least we're starting off with a lot of moderate playables for standard. Some of these just haven't had a set in stone home yet, but a lot of good prospects. Like this, Ashiok's Erasure going out to Aaron. It's a merit and an inevitable end. Erasure's real good. I'm a huge fan of that card, even if you're just playing as a 1 or 2 of. Shiny Nyx Lotus and our next mythic. Kiora Best the Sea God going out to Aaron, and we have Foil Nyx Lotus going to Kevin. A little sleeve action for everybody. So 2 mythics out of the first column. Not too bad. And Taranaka up next. Going back out to Aaron. So the first pile is down. And we have got to have us a showcase. Mythic. We are due for one so bad. Temple of Malice going out to Kevin. It's been a couple boxes now. Almost a case. Let's see here. We have a Nightmare Shepherd heading out to Kevin. Reflection and a little spider. So let's see, what is our next mythic going to be? Elspeth Conquers Death. Eidolon and Priest of Mogis. Our saga is going out to you, Aaron. So we're coming up on the halfway marker through this second box here. So far it's not too shabby. Just need maybe a couple cards to really put us up and over. Wavebreak Hippocamp going out to Aaron. See a Hydra's Growth hanging out there as well. The Enigmatic Incarnation with a Renata and an Underworld Dreams. Incarnation is going out to Brian. Let's see if we can rip you an Uro, Brian. That Theros box was a little underwhelming for the multi. Wolf, Willow Foil, and Nessian Boar. Both of those are going out to you, Peter. Up next is an Archon of Sun's Grace. That one's going out to Aaron. Alright, so we're still looking for even a foil. We got one foil, right? Foil Nyx Lotus. Phoenix of Ash. This card is making quite the impact. Going out to Kevin. Alright, come on, box. Let's get a little bit of spice in here. Physician Foil and the Hound of Athreos. Going out to Brian. Nice, dude. So we have looking at about 15 packs to go from this box. Here we have Thrix, Sudden Storm. Going out to Aaron. Field of Ruin hanging out in there too. Not bad, not bad at all. Let's see, what do we got here? Foil Showcase Demigod plus Temple of Plenty. Our next land going out to Kevin. Another Banishing Light. Go along with the foil one we got earlier. Alright, Foil Dryad and a 2-for-1 for our green slot. Aratsa and a Dryad foil, both heading out to Peter. Ooh, that was a loaded draft pack. Up next is a Tectonic Giant. Stomping his way out to Kevin. So we're getting towards a close of this particular box. I told you we were going to find this one. Showcase non-foil Elspeth Sun's Nemesis. Going out to Aaron. There you go, man. I knew we were due for that one in particular. Right, what's our next mythic card gonna be? Idyllic Tutor and a Showcase Daxos. All going out to you, Aaron. Lucky man. I just love the artwork on that one. It's so sweet. Foil Sleep and another copy of the Nyx Lotus. Number 2 foil non-foil going out to Kevin. Hey, a second Gary. I believe this is only land number 4, Temple of Enlightenment, going out to Kevin. Allure of the Unknown. And a Tamirit. So the Allure is going out to Brian. Looking at about 6 more to go. Here we have a Crowan War going out to Kevin. Forest equals Pelucranos. All right, so we did get a multicolor mythic on the board. And that one's heading out to Brian. Mountain and Perforos's Intervention. So we actually started off with an Intervention, and I believe we hit all but Erebos's. Might be the only one we're missing here. Temple of Deceit. Our next land card. Agonizing Remorse hanging out in there as well. And 2 packs. So, potential for still another mythic since we did get a showcase. Plains and, hey, our box 1 of Swamp. And Thassa's Oracle going out to Aaron. Last pack, everybody. Good luck. We're going to end it with the Kraken. Just kidding. Ephemia. All right, not too bad. With a drag to the underworld hanging out behind that as well. Ephemia is going out to Kevin, and we're going to end with you, good sir. So that is going to wrap it up and do it for us for this weekend here. We have been chugging and churning Theros all this last week and a half, give or take. So, with that, we want to thank y'all once again. Shout out to Aaron, Kevin, Peter, and Brian. Oh, so sorry. Random yawn. Thank you guys once again. I have a bit of sorting to do. We are caught up for the most part, and I have everybody's info for this break, so we're good to go there. But I will be off the next 2 days, and we'll be back at it on Tuesday. So everybody have a wonderful weekend, be safe, and we will see y'all back here then.